How is it going, everybody? It's been about 3 weeks since my last video. Just basically because I haven't been reading. I'm in the middle of a few big books, so I have not been knocking them out of the park how I usually get used to get some reading done. But yeah, for some reason I've got three large books that I'm in, and then one regular book that I'm kind of off and on. But let's get right into it. The thriller book that I'm reading right now is called Steel Fear by Brandon Webb and John David Mann. So basically, what this is a unique mystery whodunit serial killer type of story. You've read a lot of these. They're kind of they're all kind of the same stuff. But this is a little bit different because this takes place on an aircraft carrier. So basically you have the USS Abraham Lincoln is floating around out there, and they've got to go pick up this gentleman named Finn. Finn has been, basically, I don't know what's going on yet, but basically he has like a dishonorable discharge coming. Something happened where he was stationed at. We don't know what's going on, so he's got to hop on this carrier, and basically get shipped back home. But then people start dying on this aircraft carrier, mysteriously dying, just suffocating, falling off the ship, dying. And everyone's like, well, it's got to be this Finn guy. He's like, why was he like? They're trying to figure out why he got a dishonorable discharge and why he's on his way home in disgrace. And Finn's like, it's not me. I don't know what's going on. So we got to figure this out. So that's Steel Fear. I'm almost done. I'm listening to this and kind of reading it, but I'm mostly listening to it. The Starless Crown by James Rollins. Basically, this is book number 1. Book 2 is out, and book 3 is coming in February, I guess. It's called Moonfall, the Moonfall trilogy. And basically, it's a very interesting world. You have, much like our world, Earth, but it stopped rotating. And so basically, the kingdom is on the light side of the world, and the darkness is on the other side. But the Earth just stops rotating. So, and there's this girl named Nyx who she sees the moon. She has like a epiphany or vision, I should say, that the moon is going to hit Earth and kill everybody. So it's kind of takes place in the end of this world that we're in, and just people panicking and freaking out. I'm enjoying it. It's probably not going to get a 5-star, but it'll probably get a 4. And if it really lets down at the very end, 3. But I love the characters. It's got everything I like in a fantasy novel. It's got multiple viewpoints, which is a huge plus for me. You get good guys and bad guys, so that's what I love. So yeah, that's the Starless Crown. James Rollins, if you don't know, he wrote the Sigma 4 series. This might, I don't know, I know he's got a few short stories in fantasies, but this is his first, I think, full-length, like, fantasy stuff. Alright, and the big chunkers that I'm in. Of War and Ruin by Ryan Cahill. Gonna sit down and read another chapter today. We're about 18 chapters in, and it's still, and apparently the final book in this is coming out in February. So that's what Cahill is thinking. It's going to be about the same size as this. This is a 1,000-page thing. Can't really go into too much detail on what's happening because this is the 3rd book. So, but all I can say is, if you like this kind of stuff, if you like John Gwynne, I think you're going to love this series. So, yeah. I can't say much, but it's a lot of fun. Finally, and we are to Steven Erikson, The House of Chains. Not just House of Chains. Chapter 8, and another chunker. I think this is over 1,000. It is. This series is both frustrating, but so good. Just because it's so... I have to listen to a podcast called 10 Very Big Books to help me get through this. I'm following along with them. But it's... I'll read it, and then I'll read my assigned chapters, and then go listen to it I kind of understand what's going on, but then they really do a good job of, holding my hand and walking me through. Okay, so that's what's going on. A lot of characters with different names, which is kind of like, oh man, who was this again? Just a lot of characters that come and go. You won't see a character for a few books, and they show up in this one. You're like, oh crap, I forgot all about that. What did this person look like? Yeah, so that's all I can really say. The last book was so good that I jumped right into this. I think after this one, I'm gonna have to take maybe a month and read another quote unquote easier fantasy, I guess, to really get back into that. But that's all I've got. I think that's all I've got. Have a good one, everybody. Take care.